everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the chakra reads for the winter season, which covers December, January, February. This month I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to be using the Cheryl Richardson self-care cards excuse me, and the wisdom of the oracle. Now, if you're not aware of the chakra system, it's an internal system that we've got that works different areas of our body, which then can influence the things that are going on around us at the point in our lives that can upset that balance within us. So I'm just going to have a look at what influences are going to be around you over the next 3 months, and what area of your body with the chakra system where it could cause a little bit of an imbalance. So without further ado, I'm reading for Taurus, as I said, or didn't say, I can't remember at the start, but we're reading for Taurus anyway. So without further ado, Taurus, let's just get a chakra stone out for you, and we'll start on the reading. So we have, you need to be concentrating on your sacral. Okay, now this is areas in your life that can be causing you some worry or stress, where you feel like your stomach's turning over with worry, etc. That's how I look at it in a reading point of view when I'm doing these readings. So I am just going to start to pull a card out for December. Let's get December's card going to have a look at what we've got going on in December around you then, Taurus. That seems to want to come out. So we have, step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world, and it's the card of dance. Okay, now I feel, to me, that is a message going into December 2019. You've got to start dancing, Taurus, to your own tune. Okay, let me just get a card out to accompany this. Let's have a look here. I can have a card, please, for Taurus. Another card for Taurus. I want to take that one there. Changing the wind. Okay, so the message here for you, my lovelies, there's issues around you going into December, okay, where you have literally now got to sort of step out in your own power. You have got to start dancing, my lovelies, to your own tune. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. I do feel that 2019 for Taurus, you have been sort of just going with the flow, not really being able to follow the things that you truly wanted to do in 2019. But it's saying here, as we go at the end of December, the universe is sending the winds of change around you, Taurus. They are encouraging you to take a look and focus on the changes that you need to make going into January, because there is changes needed. I do feel you've stagnated a little bit in 2019. There's a lot of talents and things that you could have done a lot more with in 2019, and you've just sort of you've just sort of ticked along in that same job, you've just ticked along in that same sort of friendship tribe, where you haven't really committed to anything as such. But I do feel, as I say, you will feel a shift, I think, Taurus, on the end of December, the 31st of December. I do feel you will definitely feel a shift in energies here, and it's saying, because of the change in the wind, you've got to dust those cobwebs out. That the remainder of 2019 has literally got to go out the window, because you have got to start dancing to your own tune, my lovelies, as we go into January 2020. So I'm just going to get the card now, going into January, because you have gone through a lot of mixed emotions in 2019, and that's why the sacral's coming out here. And it covers the sexuality area as well. And I do feel, Taurus, there's been some romantic elements within 2019 where you may have felt pushed and pulled a little bit, not really sure whether you should have taken that next step in the relationship, but you've kept it borderline, okay, because it was it's like you've taken the safe bet as you've gone through 2019 and not really excelled. But you will feel a shift, Taurus. I just know you will feel a shift at the end of December, and you've got to get things going in 2020, and getting a bit more involved and getting your life on track really as well. So let's have a look. I just feel that one wants to come out. So January, we've got tell the truth, integrity is the key to living in an authentic life. Being true to you, okay? Truth, this is why that card's come out. Going into January 2020, you have got to start being true to you, okay? And taking responsibility. I want to say as well, Taurus, taking responsibility as well for your own needs here. So let's just get a card out to marry in with this for you, okay? Because can you see this card here? She's got wearing quite a heavy cloak here, being burdened down, and this is what I feel you need to take that heaviness away from you in 2020, because I do feel you've been stifled a little bit, Taurus, in 2019, and also just gone with the run of the mill of things. You know, you haven't sort of used your skills and abilities to their full potential, okay? So let's just get another card out for you, Taurus. Have a look at January. I'm going to take that one there for you. And we have imagine, okay? Basically here, it's saying, I always look at this card as putting things to bed, and it's putting a spotlight on you. Can you just see this person sort of standing up and reaching? It's like pulling on it's like pulling on here, like there's a string attached to the moon, which are your own emotions. So you're tugging on your own emotions here going into January, and this is what you've got to address, because there is certain areas that, you know, are stirring up emotions in you in January. Some of these old patterns from 2019, and this is what you've got to put to bed. This is what you've got to release, Taurus. You can no longer be doing what you did in 2019, and you've got to start being true to you, okay? Because as I said, I don't feel you've been using your full skills and abilities. You haven't been true to yourself regards love issues as well, where you've sort of stopped your own happiness. That's what I want to say. You've literally stopped your own happiness, Taurus, on a lot of areas in your life. So let's have a look at February then. What have we got for Taurus? For Feb. And things do worry you as well. Things have worried you, and that's again why the sacral has come out. And that is a worry on relationships as well. You know, because it's tied in with the sexuality side of things. You know, there has been times, Taurus, in 2019, you know, where you've walked away from people where you could have had a relationship with, but it's like you've self-sabotaged you know, okay? You've self-sabotaged yourself from being happy, okay? And that has got to stop. So February, clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out, okay? And this is clearing. Now this is clearing you, Taurus, okay? This is clearing your own inner self here. Let's just get another card to marry up with this. But this is what it is here. You have got to start playing to your own tune. You have got to dance to your own tune. You have got to be true to yourself, and you will feel it. The universe is pulling that rug from underneath your feet, because they don't want you to feel comfortable in this self-sabotaging little environment that you've sort of manifested yourself in 2019. So Taurus, I'm just going to get this other card out then to marry up with this clearing card for February. And I'm taking that one off there. And we have Thinker, okay? So this is here, really contemplating in February, reassessing and laying the foundation down here, because these are building blocks here, okay? And this is you back on a solid foundation, starting from scratch. So come February, you are going to clear out the areas of your life, people that no longer serve you, jobs, relationships, okay? And you are literally going to be starting from ground upwards, okay? So February, total new slate for you, Taurus, okay? And it's literally, you will have thought and got rid of and as I said, you need this positive mindset going in from February about where you need to be looking at, okay? Leaving all this, can you see here? Leaving all these old life paths behind you, okay? And you've got to start singing off your own hymn sheet, okay? Can we see like this music just flying off into the distance? You know, you've got to start being true, okay? Being true to yourself, Taurus. So my lovelies, I hope you can take something away from that reading. And as I said, they cover December, January, February, the elements that will be around you. And with the chakra, as I said, it's more or less how I look at it is, it's how situations make you feel inwardly. And obviously that's around the area of the lower abdomen and the sexuality areas of ourselves. And this is what you need to get in balance, my lovelies, going through the winter season of December, January and February. So my lovely Taurians, until the next time in March when I come to do the spring chakras, look after yourselves and I look forward to reading to you then. Take care then. Bye.